Hey, get your daily refresh for dry eye relief with Refresh Optive Mega 3. Did you know another fun fact of being a woman? That you are more likely than men to develop dry eyes. Ugh. That's why it's good to have relief. Give those dry, burning, or irritated eyes a daily refresh with the Refresh Optive Mega 3 lubricant eye drops. It's a preservative-free formula that provides fast-acting, lasting relief. And Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed. You can find Refresh online or in the eye drop aisle at all major retailers.
What does Zyn give you? Not just smoke-free nicotine satisfaction, but real freedom. Freedom to do what you love and choose your rewards. With Zyn Rewards, you can redeem points for premium tech, outdoor gear, and gift cards to your favorite retailers. Find your Zyn and keep finding rewards that fit your lifestyle at zyn.com/rewards. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data, be easily trained on your workflows, and integrate with your apps. It can be tuned to do just what you need, because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. Learn more at ibm.com/productivity. IBM. Let's create.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
This is Danielle Fishel from Pod Meets World. Okay, so Amazon Prime is the easiest and fastest way to get anything delivered. But there's so much more. Whatever you love, that's what Prime is. Prime helps you get more out of your passions and even discover new ones. My kids have recently gotten to the age where we can no longer hide video games from them. I know, Pandora's box has opened. Well, with Prime, I not only get the games they want fast and easy, I get suggestions for what other games might be perfect for them. And with access to Prime Gaming, there are free PC games every month just waiting for them. From streaming to shopping, it's on Prime. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to get more out of whatever you're into.
Welcome to the full show. We got a brand new hour for you right now. It's Brooke and
Yes.
Jeffrey in the morning, and you have found our podcast. We love it. Thank you
Good
so
job.
much for being here. Jeff's song is great. I feel like the one thing he missed is dedicating it solely to Alexis.
Seriously. He should have told me about it in advance and we could have collabed. I have so many ideas for him. I'm
If
really
anything,
excited about
yes,
it.
you are very excited about it. So definitely stay around for that. We got a brand new second date update that is just wild. This guy's choice for his
it's
life
interesting.
is... Interesting is one word,
Yeah,
Alexis.
and then not finding it weird is even more interesting.
Yeah. So, hey, a lot ahead. But first, we love to read your comments. Thank you so much for leaving them. Thank you so much for subscribing. What are you seeing right now that you love, Alexis?
James here from Australia.
Cool.
I just finished all of your full shows, and I'm afraid I'm going through withdrawals. You guys have to release old episodes now and need to release a minimum of 5 full show episodes per day.
Per day?
James.
Oh, my God.
5 hours of us? I don't think that's good for anybody.
Yeah, we give you 5 full shows a week. That's it, James. That is our boundary.
Sorry,
okay?
James.
All right. Hey, thanks so much for being here. Let's get this full show started.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and you know what? I'm going to do what I want to do today.
I bet you are.
Jeff,
Not
you
what our
should.
producer wants to do.
Good.
Not the top summer puns that Jose wants to hear.
Hey, you know what? That's what you want to do, bro.
That's right. And you know what I want to do is cover the greatest Disney movie soundtracks of all time.
Oh.
What is the most non-shocking thing you want to do ever?
Honestly, this probably should have been the shock collar question of the day. I'm surprised Digital Jake didn't use this, but
Boo, Jake. Everyone boo him.
his loss is our gain. We're going to start with a few that were just outside the top 5. Moana, Mulan, and Frozen.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Just
shocking
missed it.
that it's I'm not a huge Frozen fan, but it's shocking that that's out of the top 5.
Yeah.
So if those aren't in the top 5, what is? I'll tell you number 5, Tarzan.
Oh, yeah.
With
it's
Phil
so good.
Collins.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen that one
baby.
in so long.
was
But I
like-
do remember it was really good. I just don't
music's
remember the
so
music.
good.
Yeah, I don't remember the
little
music
monkey?
either.
You'll be in my heart.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I know
Yeah.
that song.
I don't. Still.
Number 4, Little Mermaid.
Oh,
Yeah, never Now
Yes.
we're talking. Me and my sister used to literally sing the songs and like stomp in circles
I've got
downstairs.
oozits and what's it's galore.
Number 3, 1991 classic Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time.
Dude, show me more 90s Disney movies in this list.
Be My Guest is a banger, dude.
Yeah, number 2 is Aladdin.
Yes, that is my favorite ever.
Number 1 Disney soundtrack
all
of
say it
all
together?
time.
Can we say it together?
The original Lion King, yes.
Yeah.
Not the Beyonce version, the
yeah.
old school
Well,
one.
the Beyonce one hasn't been out long enough, Jeff.
Bro.
Nah.
You know.
Can
No.
you feel the love tonight?
Oh, yeah. I can
cried.
feel it
Hakuna
right now.
Matata.
Yeah, so many good ones.
Just even the beginning of it.
Yeah, just like the
So
beat.
good.
Okay, you just said something extremely offensive. I need to apologize for
By
that.
accident.
But are you curious what is the very last rated Disney soundtrack?
Am I?
Ranked at number 35, a movie you probably forgot existed.
What is it?
The movie Geppetto, starring Drew Carey and Julia Louis-Dreyfus, our nemesis as the Blue Fairy.
Wow.
And I don't find any joy in telling you JLD came in dead last in this poll.
I mean, how is she a fairy ever? Who did that casting?
Poor casting and even worse acting and singing. So now that JLD is last, let's move on to the shot collar question of the day with our own Disney prince with a little bit of a shattered spleen going on. His name is Jake. Let's get right to the questions.
Back in 1997, a young, impressionable Jeffrey DeBow took a break from modeling bedazzled junior sport coats, and he picked up a new hobby to occupy his time.
Oh.
That hobby? Playing with yo-yos.
Yeah, dude, I had
yeah.
a yo-yo. I loved it.
He used to wow all his third-grade classmates, performing tricks like the reverse throwdown, cat's cradle, and his infamous throat yote.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
That's what that is?
Yeah, he'd swallow the yo-yo whole, let it drop into his stomach, and
Wow.
then tug the string and have it pop back out his mouth.
How's it still spinning?
It's so disgusting.
Skills.
It's just covered in bile.
And now we
Or
can...
it's untouched, bro.
Today we're gonna properly honor Jeffrey's childhood hobby because today is National Yo-Yo Day.
All right.
What questions could you possibly be asking about yo-yo?
Well, Brooke, 20, because we're doing a special Yo-O or Yo-No edition of Plenty of 20.
I'm impressed you came up with 20 questions.
That's my whole deal.
This is gonna be awesome.
Say number 1 through 20. I'll tell you a fun fact about yo-yos. You have to tell me if it's true, yo-o, or false, yo-no.
Got it.
We'll start with the woman who probably doesn't know her reverse slack trapeze from her double green triangle.
I always get them confused.
It's embarrassing,
embarrassing.
Alexis.
That's Alexis.
11.
Alexis, your yo-yo fact is that it was once used as a weapon in the Philippines during the 16th century. Is that fact a yo-o or yo-no?
That would hurt.
That would hurt.
And you can bring the string back. It's kind of smart. Like, you know what I mean? Get a couple hits in and
Yeah.
then pull the string.
Oh, I just thought it was
walk the dog.
like an intimidation thing. Like everyone's just yo-yoing, you're doing like walk the
You're
dog,
all
crack
just
handles. And they're like,
5
oh, you know
yo-yos
what?
in each hand.
We're not going to mess with them. We surrender.
Bro.
I could see you trying to fight like that in
Yo,
high
yeah.
school. I like the idea of it, but I'm going to say yo-no, Jay.
Alexis
come
says
on,
yo-no.
No fan.
Yeah, that's clearly a
Obviously.
yo-o.
What? It's real?
Yes,
Yeah.
warriors use large weighted yo-yos for hunting and defense. in the
Cool. Imagine
Philippines.
putting a spike on it.
God, you have to be really close to an animal to kill it with a yo-yo if you're
Dude,
hunting
yeah.
it.
What a nerdy battle.
Having to stop and like untangle the string. 11 is off the board. Brooke, we're over to you.
Wow.
This is already a
13.
great start,
Number
Jake.
13. Brooke doubted me. Brooke, your yo-yo fact is this. In 2013, as a promotion for their kids' meals, Burger King released a burger-scented yo-yo. Is that fact a yo-o or yo-no?
Oh.
2013. You know, it's hard for me because I feel like that was a time where people weren't into yo-yos. They thought they were dorky, right? So why would they put them in kids' meals to attract children?
They had an uprising at one point. When was that, Brooke?
All right, I'm going to go yo-no.
Brooke says yo-no. You got it, Brooke. Jose, 11 and 13 have been taken. How about a different number?
Let's go 2.
Number 2. Jose, there was a Guinness World Record for most yo-yos spun at once by one person.
Whoa.
The record is 77.
How?
Is that fact a yo-o or yo-no?
How
man.
Fingers, toes, ears, lots of options.
Other appendages.
Earrings, yeah. One on the,
Yeah.
You can't just let it hang. You have to they
you
have
gotta
to
bounce.
be active, right? That's crazy.
On your back, just flailing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And they were all actively spinning.
Well, could you fit little tiny ones? Could do little tiny ones go on your hands?
Yeah. Just because these records are so wild, I think that somehow this happened. I'm going to say, yo-oh.
Jose says he thinks it's a real record. Says yo-oh. Uh-oh. That's a yo-no. The actual record for most yo-yos spun simultaneously is by a guy in Canada named Michael Francis. 19 at once.
Oh, way lower.
Probably didn't use that appendage Jeffrey was talking
Yeah,
about.
I know. Come on, get on it.
20.
Jeffrey, 2, 11, and 13 are off the board.
5.
Your yo-yo fact is the official term for when a yo-yo hits you in the face is called a facial rebound.
Oh.
Is that fact a yo-oh or yo-no?
That makes it sound like you did it on purpose.
Gotta play it off.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot of facial rebounds when I visit those truck stops.
Okay.
So I know that that's not the correct term. I think it's something else. I'm saying yo-no.
Jeffrey's saying yo-no. You got that one. That is made up. Ouch still applies. Brooke, we're going to go to you for sudden death.
Yes.
You get this right, you win. You get it wrong, Jeffrey wins. Need a
Yo-ho,
number.
give me 15.
Please keep the pirate letter to yourself. Number 15, Brooke. The yo-yo term walk the dog was invented on accident when a performer lost control of his yo-yo during a show for Queen Elizabeth II. A big fan of dogs, specifically corgis. Is that fact a yo-oh or a yo-no?
Oh, walk the dog is so classic. It has to have been planned. I think that's a yo-no.
Brooke says yo-no. That's not true. The trick name predates any royal mishaps. That means Brooke has won today's edition of Plenty of 20.
This is the closest I'm going to come to being a yo-yo champion.
So, Brooke, you're choosing who gets shocked while singing Hot and Cold by Katy Perry. Who's it going to be?
I'm going to give it to you, Jeff.
Because you're jealous of my throat yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
Because you're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. You're in, then you're out. You're up, then you're down.
Like a yo-yo.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's your shot collar question of the day. We got your phone tap coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Remember for a while when it was fun for burger places to give their food items the most unhealthy sounding names possible?
Yes.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, like the bacon bomb beef avalanche triple meat tsunami burger.
That's right.
Or the chunk of cheddar cholesterol coma combo with the side of shame spiral curly fries.
That's a good one, Jeff.
I like the double bypass burger.
Yeah. Well, one burger shop in Toronto is going viral right now because they've taken their menu names in a completely different direction.
Okay.
A place called Good Fortune Burger has chosen to rename all of its food items to sound like office supplies.
What? I don't really get the play there.
Like their regular cheeseburger is called the Basic Steel Stapler. And their double burger is called the Ergonomic Aluminum Laptop Stand.
Oh.
And I know it sounds weird, but they're doing it actually for a genius reason. It's also remote workers can potentially use them on expense reports and get their meals comped.
No, that is next level.
It's really smart.
That's crazy.
So they could say to their work, I bought a $12 braided HDMI cable.
Here
And
it is.
really,
Oh, that's so good.
it's a plate of Parmesan cheese fries.
That's so good.
The bosses are like, it's weird what Good Fortune Burger is selling these days.
Yeah.
But man,
You also can't show them the HDMI cord.
Right. Question is, I mean, how long can they get away with this before they get
That's
caught?
the question.
I don't know, but I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you get away with it once, you feel like you're winning.
You just got to do one big order.
Right?
Yeah.
So everybody listening right now, sworn to secrecy.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't let anybody know that the Good Fortune Burger place is doing this.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
We won't tell a soul.
Yeah. Laser stories coming up right after this. It's the radio segment that's combining two of America's favorite stuffed pastries, Pop-Tarts and Hot Pockets,
Yay!
into
Oh my
one
gosh.
super snack, Hot Tarts.
Oh, wait. That doesn't sound right.
I don't know. I'm down with that hot honey on the pepperoni pizza. So talk to me, Jeff.
Hot Tarts, it's breakfast, it's dinner, it's confusing, just eat it. Get that same mouth-burning sensation by listening to Laser Stories.
Cinnamon sugar pizza.
The segment where we read weird news stories from around the globe, just like everyone else does, except we have microwave laser toasters. And those other gluten freaks just don't. This first laser story is out of Memphis. By now, all the good criminal nicknames have been taken. Scarface, Jack the Ripper, Bonnie and Clyde. But you can officially cross another one off the list. I'm talking about the bathroom vanity villains.
That's not getting a blockbuster movie named after it.
Yeah, not a ring to that
I
one.
say it because the Memphis Police Department searching for two men who were recently caught on camera leaving a home on bikes with a stolen vanity, faucet, and countertop.
Whoa.
They literally took their bathroom out?
Yes, while on bicycles carrying a whole bathroom vanity.
You
It's
know,
impressive.
though, I've been wanting to do a remodel on my main floor. Like, if they could come and just do
The removal process, that'd be great.
Imagine ordering a toilet and it shows up on a bicycle.
It happened in broad daylight at 4:14 p.m. last week.
And everyone saw them and didn't think to call the police.
Well, because the house was being renovated.
Oh, okay.
And it didn't sound like anyone was there at the time. Interestingly, the same house was robbed a second time last week, and the thieves got away with 2 TVs, an air fryer, a coffee maker, toiletries, paper towels, board games, and bedding.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I did. All on bike?
I think that was a different one. So no arrests have been made in either case. Police don't know if the two crimes are connected. But because of the renovation and the thefts, there isn't much left there to steal.
I would talk to my construction crew about maybe locking the doors.
Unless somebody has already came and stolen the doors and rode them off on their bikes.
That's a good point.
Or they steal them and it's like maybe they're going to refurbish them and bring them back.
Yeah.
What if you go to a neighbor's house and you're like, wait a minute, that vanity looks really familiar.
We have yet to see. Let's go to your next laser story out of the friendly skies. A couple from Iceland named Katrine and Anton were flying to Paris when they had a fun idea.
Fun.
And they let the airline stewards in on it, along with a full plane of strangers.
What?
Because they wanted to throw a full-blown gender reveal party in the sky.
Hey, you know what? Good for you guys. Let me sleep, please.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. I love y'all.
Especially on a long flight like that.
Yeah, and they're going to Paris. Why does that make it feel worse?
Passengers held up a pink or blue card in order to guess what they thought the baby's gender would be.
Dude, if they're not buying free drinks for the whole plane, I am not in. I am not in.
Candy bags or something.
Then the couple cut into a sky-high cake with blue frosting inside, announcing it was a boy.
Hey. Also, they have a cake.
Yeah.
That's just kind of wild.
Gender reveals are only interesting when people are disappointed at what they're having.
Here's a photo of the couple enjoying their lovely moment in the back of the plane.
All right. And still, wouldn't you want to share this with family and friends, not strangers?
Strangers forced because they can't leave.
Maybe the family and friends didn't want to do it. Like, they're flying to Paris to see the family and friends are like, we're not doing that. No, we're not going to do it.
Katrine and Anton toasted with champagne flutes, posed for photos, and even got a shout out over the intercom.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, girl, you're pregnant. You may want to put the champagne down.
And while other gender reveals have used things like meatballs, Birkin bags, and fake TNT, these two kept it classy, mid-air, mid-flight, mid-cake.
Imagine they're like, everyone look over to the left wing, and the engine just blew smoke. Go viral.
So cute. The couple says they'll never forget this, and neither will the lady in seat 18B who just wanted a ginger ale and some peace and quiet.
Yeah, that's got held up a little bit.
Their cake isn't even big enough to share with the people on the plane.
No, and they're using the drink cart to do it on, so you know people had to wait. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And get their elbows bumped.
This next laser story is out of food news.
Yay.
This is one of those things that 95% of us won't care about, but the other 5% care a lot. 'Cause as expected, McDonald's is bringing back snack wraps.
Oh, I heard about this.
I used to love those.
Yeah.
Those were like basically those chicken tendies wrapped in a tortilla. Is that my thinking right?
Yep.
So good.
There's finally a date to circle on your calendar for when they return, July 10th.
Ooh,
it's a Thursday, in case you need to call in sick to work for it. But Snack Wraps debuted back in 2006 as a healthy option, and they've been off the menu at most locations for almost a decade because they just weren't selling very well.
Because remember when
it was too healthy.
McDonald's tried to go healthy for a minute, and then they're like, oh wait, people don't care about the calorie count on this board.
I think the world is healthier now, like even in fast food, so maybe it'll work this time.
Yeah, it must be one of those things that you don't know that you miss it until they're gone, because fans have been asking for them to be brought back for years. Now, this time, it'll be a little bit different because the second coming of the snack wrap will be available as either spicy or ranch.
Creamy.
Both sound great.
Dude, I already took those healthy snack wraps and dipped them in ranch.
That's the way to do it. Unclear,
what else do you do with healthy food?
Unclear how much they're going to cost, but it's probably safe to say they'll be more expensive than they were in 2006. Also, Popeyes has countered, saying they'll launch their own version, and it's much bigger.
Dude.
This is going to be the chicken sandwich wars all over.
Popeyes will outdo...
Popeyes wins, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's go to your next laser story out of the floss pit.
What? Is this where all the flossers go to die?
When you're in the dentist chair and they're poking and drilling and digging and doing all sorts of horrible things to your mouth, it feels like torture. Because, they're literally using torture devices.
They're poking at you,
But this might help. A new study found it'll calm you down and help you get through your appointment if you just pretend that you're lying on a lounge chair at the beach.
Okay.
I mean, you do usually put those sunglasses on.
You got that really bright light.
Yeah.
Like the sun.
The researchers say that one day, dentists might even give you VR goggles to help you picture yourself on a beach.
That's actually pretty smart.
I had one where I've watched a movie before. It's just goggles to watch a movie.
Goggles?
Yeah.
I had one that just had a giant TV screen. You could watch Netflix or whatever you wanted.
Yeah, they do that at most children's dentists.
Children's.
They're thinking about that VR beach to make the procedure go a little bit smoother, but for now, you're pretty much stuck with your imagination. But speaking of dreaming, that's what this little guy is doing right now. Dreaming of a world where he gets to ride a jet ski that looks like an old cowboy boot. That's his happy place, and Sound Means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time, on Monday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We always talk about smells that bring you back to your past.
Oh,
You know, like the smell of Grandma's home-baked cookies.
Oh, man.
Or the smell of Grandpa's freshly cleaned underwear drying on the clothesline outside.
Ew, why are they...
Oh, childhood. So good.
Jeff's out at the clothesline again.
What about sounds from our past that make us nostalgic? There's a brand new survey out that asks people 30 years and over, what are some of the iconic noises from their childhood that the younger generations will probably never hear?
Whoa.
Can you guess what number one is? Because we're going to play you all the audio, bring you right back to childhood coming up right after this.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Hey, it's Brooke. And yeah, I'm a mama too. And I hate to be that mom that gives unsolicited new parent advice, but this one's really important because I'm talking about the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I'm just trying to look out for your baby right now because these things are so unbelievably soft. I'm talking like irresistibly soft. And we as parents, we want to do everything to make our kids' life better. And I know your baby deserves a diaper that is just so gentle on that little tush. So you need to experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. Now that's the type of protection that we all want. And it's exactly why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus a leading premium diaper. Give it a try for you, for your baby. You both deserve it. And who knows, maybe nap time will last just a little longer. Or maybe those middle of the night wake ups won't happen as often. There's nothing that your baby wants more than a nice dry diaper. Ooh, that's really soft. Huggies, we got you, baby.
The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data, be easily trained on your workflows, and integrate with your apps. It can be tuned to do just what you need, because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. Learn more at ibm.com/productivity. IBM. Let's create.
Host Nora McInerney returns for season 3 of the Head Start Embracing the Journey, a podcast from Ruby Studio and AbbVie. Each episode, Nora shares intimate conversations with real people living with chronic migraine as they try to figure out the doctor that is right for them, navigate their treatment journey, and be present in the moment in spite of it all. You'll get a glimpse into their day-to-day navigating not just the physical symptoms, but the effects chronic migraine attacks have on their careers, their relationships, and their family life. Joined by headache specialist Dr. Christopher Ryan, Nora listens as guests share their chronic migraine experience, all connected by a common theme of resiliency. New to the show? Check out the first 2 seasons, available now and definitely worth a listen. Join the conversation for season 3 and create more space for empathy and understanding for this invisible chronic disease. Listen to the Head Start Embracing the Journey on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's Alexis from Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, and one of the best pieces of money advice I ever heard was to pay yourself first when you get that paycheck, because it's so important to put aside some money and budget for your savings, and Acorns can help you with that. Acorns is a financial wellness app that makes it easy to start saving and investing for your future. You don't need to be rich. Acorns lets you get started with the spare money you've got right now, even if all you've got is spare change. You don't need to be an expert. Acorns recommends a diversified portfolio that can help you weather all of the market's ups and downs. You just need to stick with it. And Acorns makes that easy too. Acorns automatically invests your money, giving it a chance to grow with time. Sign up now and join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $25 billion with Acorns. Head to acorns.com/Alexis or download the Acorns app to get started. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/Alexis.
Hey, it's Danielle Fishel from Pod Meets World. And parents, I have a question. Is your kid asking for a smartwatch? Are you wondering if that's a terrible idea? Well, Samsung Galaxy Watch for Kids is here to make both of you happy. Seriously. First off, your kid can call and text right from their wrist, which is one step closer to being a superhero. And don't worry, you still get to play the role of gatekeeper of the contacts list. Only approved friends and fam? Check. And yes, with location sharing, you'll always know where your kid is. No more, I'm at Taylor's house when they're mysteriously 3 blocks from a suspiciously fun-looking ice cream truck. Activity tracking? Oh yeah. Whether they're hula hooping, dancing, or just sprinting around like a caffeinated squirrel, it's all counted. Plus, with age-appropriate content on Google Play, they can enjoy apps and games you won't have to pretend to understand. And when it's school time, boom, you hit Do Not Disturb from your phone and their watch takes a nap so they can focus, or at least pretend to. Get Galaxy Watch 7 on T-Mobile now kid-ready with a new paired line. Visit T-Mobile.com to order yours today. Parent and child must have a Samsung account and Google account with Family Link. Requires initial pairing with a compatible Samsung smartphone and qualifying wireless plan with LTE service activated. Please check with your carrier for more information. Trusted contact applies to compatible apps. It does not restrict communication through third-party or other communication apps. Emergency services and contacts remain accessible. Location sharing is dependent on network connectivity and device being recently active. Supervised Google account required. Kids can still access limited features like calling and texting emergency contacts. T-Mobile terms via 24 monthly bill credits when you add a qualifying paired watch line. See additional offer terms on T-Mobile.com.
If you're 30 years or older, you can probably hear the classic screeching dial-up internet sound just playing in your head.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Or when you get the busy tone, you're like, Mom, get off the phone.
Yep. Immediately, you'll be transported back to a time filled with the Smashing Pumpkins and Blockbuster Video.
Yes, please.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. But nowadays, the Smashing Pumpkins are playing live inside that last Blockbuster Video store because that's the only venue that they can book anymore.
It's still a sweet venue.
Yeah. Things have changed, and if you're younger than 30, all of what I just said probably means absolutely nothing to you. Right, Alexis?
Yes.
Skibbity toilet.
There you go. The reason I bring it up is because millennials, Gen Xers, and boomers have been surveyed about the top nostalgic sounds from their childhoods that younger generations like Alexis have never heard before.
Oh my gosh. I actually just heard something similar to this. Somebody posted like 90's night sounds, and it was all like Nickelodeon intros and stuff that were throwback.
Well, we're going to play some of those old school sounds right now and see which one Alexis recognizes knows about or if she's never even heard of it before.
Good. I love when we do segments that make me feel older.
Yeah.
Let's
Because
start.
also some of us are going to go, I've never heard that before.
Now, Alexis, this is the sound of an old dot matrix printer.
Oh, man.
Oh, my.
Yep. That's my happy birthday banner I'm printing out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Does that sound familiar at all,
No,
Alexis?
that's what I thought a fax machine would sound like.
No.
that's way
different.
And it had like circles on the side of the
Oh,
paper
that's
that you had to
right.
rip off, and you had to get them in line with the little circle
Like,
whole
they're like
thing.
little stitches.
And all the paper was connected. So every banner you ever made was on a dot matrix.
You made that many banners?
Yeah, I made a lot of banners.
There was a lot of
It was
art.
the
Using clip
slowest
art.
printer
Oh, yeah.
you could ever imagine, too.
Yeah.
It took like 5 days for one document
You know
to
what,
print.
though? More reliable than anything we have in this office.
Yeah.
True.
Honestly.
They all still work, I bet.
We're going to keep going. Not sure if Alexis has ever actually heard the sound of somebody using chalk to write on a
Oh, my
chalkboard
God.
before.
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
Ooh,
I
it's
don't like
It's
that.
not
fun.
nails, it's just the sound of the chalk.
Yeah.
Let's hear what that sounds like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Get in
No, I
there.
had a hard time.
super relaxing. Alexis, familiar?
Yeah, I've heard that.
You have? Oh, in detention, they make you write stuff
Use
on
that.
it, so that makes sense.
It is weird. There's not one chalkboard in my kids' elementary school.
There is supposed to be people find it to be cute now.
And if you're just joining us, there's a survey which just came out about the most nostalgic sounds from childhood that a lot of young people under age 30 have probably never heard before.
Which is, you just made a good point. The chalkboard thing is like annoying, but now people do it in like a cute niche for their home. Like,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
playlist for the day.
Vintage.
Yeah, now it's cool.
It is.
And one sound that you may have never heard before is the voice of a radio legend. Smooth sounding, always calm under pressure, the host of America's Top 40,
Yes.
Casey Kasem.
Oh, yeah.
He was iconic back in the day.
Dude, I remember seeing him through a studio door one time when I was in LA. We were doing a radio thing. I'm like,
Yeah, I bet you were starstruck. Oh, my gosh.
Was that right before the restraining order? How cool.
His voice was like butter.
Yeah, let's listen.
Countdown will begin this Sunday afternoon at 1, right here on the radio station you grew up with, Music Radio 138. Oh, what the hell's going on here? Jeez, Mark, isn't it the last hour? We got another hour to do? Jeez, I thought we were almost finished.
Yeah.
that definitely didn't go to air.
Yeah,
yeah.
That sounds like Brooke here at the end of the
That
day.
was not. That was him in real life, not him in radio land.
Yeah, that's not what we heard as kids.
Alexis, I'm assuming you've never heard of that guy before.
No.
Yeah.
Also, his voice sounds annoying.
Oh,
Wow.
Radio royalty.
To Casey in
my
his grave
God.
right
Wow.
now.
Next thing you're going to talk crap about Delilah.
Well-
And that is not allowed on this
Maybe
show.
it was just a bad clip.
I
don't know.
Okay.
Here come the hate text.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, this next sound, moving on. I don't think it needs any introduction. I'm just going to play it, but I'm curious if Gen Zers have ever heard it before.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator. Thank you.
You ever get that bounce back
Well, I mean,
message?
not an operator, but phone bounce backs.
Well,
like,
that-
if you try to call customer service.
This specific one is like infamous.
I mean, yeah, I've heard out of service number thing before.
But not that
Yeah.
one.
Not that one. Okay.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
I will say, I miss being able to dial 0 and just talk to somebody.
Yeah, like just when
You were that lonely?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you remember there was a number you could call just to ask for the time?
You know,
No,
Brooke,
I
There
don't.
was.
you're making
There
every...
was a number that you called,
Okay.
and it gave you the time.
Like your parents gave you like your grandpa's number and you
No,
were just calling your
because
grandpa.
think about it, we didn't have the internet to tell us what time it is, and
Yeah.
so in order to get all of your clocks right at home, you had to call the number and figure out what time it was.
No, this is super depressing.
I swear.
What's the
Looks
number?
like we had sundials.
Yeah, what's the number to call to tell people that they love you? What was that one?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't use that one.
No.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
shocked. Okay.
She was blocked from that one.
Next one of the top sounds most people remember, especially if you're over 40, is the cha-chunk sound of a manual credit card machine.
Oh, because they used to have a like you would put the card down and then they had a piece of paper and they would run this thing over the top of it and it would print itself into the piece of paper.
It is so old.
Here it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
Chunk,
Yeah.
right over the top of it.
Literally over your credit card.
We won't have time to play them all, so they also mentioned the sound of a floppy disk writing in a computer.
Yep.
Oh my god.
The sound of a TV dial switching.
Our TV was broken, so you had to turn it with pliers.
Oh, yeah.
Sucked.
It sounded different.
It really sucked.
And finally, the number one nostalgic sound Gen Z's probably never heard before has to do with the famous slogan, "Be kind, please rewind."
Oh, yeah.
The sound of a VHS tape being rewound to the beginning.
There it is. That's it. Oh, got faster.
Wow, faster.
No, I don't know if you guys really. Whoa. They would sell separate machines just to rewind your
I was
tapes.
just
You could
gonna
get
say
a
that.
fast one.
I used to work at
Ooh.
Blockbuster, and we had a giant rewind machine that would do it in 2 seconds. And it was such a huge flex if anybody was like, oh, yeah, I have one of those at my house.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
dang, you watch a lot of movies.
You love to rewind.
Yeah, those are the nostalgic sounds from back in the day
Oh, that was fun,
Gen
Jeff.
Z
That was
never
fun.
hears anymore. What nostalgic sounds did we miss? Text them in, 78592. Your phone tap's coming up next.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and today we call a guy who's been texting his buddy about some suspicious activity he's noticed happening on his block.
Uh-oh.
It's made him a little uneasy, but good news is he doesn't have to worry anymore.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, nice.
Because they just found a new leader to head up the local neighborhood watch.
Uh-oh.
It's a super trusty dude named Tic Tac.
Hey, all right, Tic Tac.
And
Oh,
his,
yeah, man.
his rap sheet is no more than 4 pages long. It's your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Hey, salutations or greetings or like whatever. Is this Dylan?
Yeah, it is. Who is this?
Hey, my name is Mr. Thick. My last name is Tack. You can call me Tic Tac if you want.
Your name is Tic Tac?
Yeah, well, it's a nickname. It's a long story, but like it involves a stopwatch, a gym bag, and an unfortunate misunderstanding at a CVS in 2019. I mean, anyways, that's all behind me.
Oh,
It's in the past.
okay. I mean, what's this about?
So, like, I'm your new neighborhood watch captain here in Haven Estates or whatever.
You're the new neighborhood watch person?
See, yeah, that's me, Holmes, and you missed our community meeting last night, you know? You got like a warrant or something? Or?
No, I was at my kid's soccer practice.
I see. That's a good alibi. Okay, no problem, man. Listen, we covered some real important stuff at the meeting, man. Like, I should fill you in. Have you ever heard of porch pirates?
I mean, yeah, of course.
Oh, it's a big issue right now, man. Like, a lot of people stealing Amazon packages all the time. Wait, you wouldn't happen to have any packages outside your place right now, do you?
No, I've got the Ring camera. I usually...
Oh, Ring camera. I gotta write that down, man. That's smart. Surveillance on premises.
So,
all right, that's good to know, man. That's smart.
who nominated you again? Because this is the first I'm hearing about any of this.
You know, that's neither here nor there, you know. But back to the porch pirates. Sometimes they wear disguises like a fake delivery uniform. They'll maybe grab the box and then boom, new air fryer. Not that I would know, but like I've heard.
Oh, okay. I mean...
Or like used underwear.
Oh.
I swear it's always one or the other. It's never just one of the two. It's like,
So are you saying that you used to be a porch pirate? Is that...
Hey, no, I'm not saying anything, man. I'm just offering like context or whatever, you know, like I've read like books and like stuff, right?
Okay, you just sound very suspicious the way you said that.
Hey, you think I'm suspicious, man? I'm filling you in on like the garage break-ins or whatever. Like now you seem kind of suspicious, bro.
Wait, there's garage break-ins now?
Yeah, that's what we also talked about in the meeting, man. Garage security. Okay, it's really important because somebody, definitely not me, right? Like once got into 6 garages in one night using just a Slim Jim and a firm shoulder.
Okay.
That takes skill, you know?
I just want you to understand how you're coming across right now because you're being real specific with how these crimes were committed.
Hey, man, I don't know. Like, if it was me and I was doing it, like, I would recommend a motion light and, like, maybe, I don't know, forgiveness. Like, that could help.
Forgiveness?
You know, just in case you ever find your weed whacker, like, mysteriously on Craigslist.
Again,
practice forgiveness.
The specificity of my weed whacker, not just a weed whacker, but mine.
No, man, look, I'm here to serve the whole neighborhood. I'm not just talking to you, all right? I'm here to give back, atone.
When you say serve, what is it that you mean by serving our neighborhood?
You know, like monitoring late night sprinkler activity or whatever, like making sure the raccoons don't, like, take too much garbage.
And also knowing very specific details of crimes that are being committed.
Exactly. And you know how you're going to know this better is on Thursday night, man. I'm putting together a civilian patrol. So you and me, nothing too serious, man. We'll just walk around with some flashlights, some ski masks.
Wait.
Optional, by the way.
Wait.
You don't have to do a ski mask, but I always wear one. You know what I'm saying?
Like flashlights, I get, but ski masks.
Whoa, are you accusing me of something, Holmes? Because last time I was accused of something was 2015, bro. Like when I allegedly hid in a Lowe's garden shed for an entire night. But that was allegedly, man. You're never going to find the court papers.
Okay, who, again, like, how are you on the neighborhood watch?
Dylan, hombre, neighbor, my amigo, let me come clean, okay? Like, I don't really have the past that you think I have.
Oh, because I was thinking you were a criminal.
Oh, no, man, I'm even worse. I work on the radio doing prank phone calls. And that's sketchy as bro, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, man, this is actually Jose from Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. We're doing a phone tap on you, man.
No way.
Yeah, your buddy Chris set you up, bro. He said you always complain about suspicious activity in the community group chat, and he just wanted to mess with you, bro.
I fell for a guy named Tack, of course.
Yeah, first name is Mr. Thick, and last name is Tack. So I'm the perfect person for neighborhood watch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and bring your weed whacker. I know it's in your garage, man. I don't know how, but I know.
I feel like I need to double check that now.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
My dog Bagel loves it when I bring people home on the first date.
Oh, I bet he does.
He gets all excited,
Aww.
his tail sticks straight up, and he runs into the other room so he can watch us through the one-way mirror that I put in.
You have a one-way mirror,
Just for your dog?
So Bagel has seen things that he will never forget.
Wow, he's just trained to go to the room and watch?
He knows
is
what
there
he
dog
likes.
therapy available?
I have so many questions,
He
Jeff.
doesn't need it, but I'll tell you, he's never seen what happened in today's second date update. Where a guy was invited back to hang out at his date's place. They spent hours there.
Yeah. Hey.
And what happened? The entire room is still trying to process it.
Yeah.
In total disbelief. You have to hear it in your brand new second date
I
update.
feel so much like Bagel right now, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah, confused.
You enjoy
Yeah.
right after this.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Hey, it's Brooke. And yeah, I'm a mama too. And I hate to be that mom that gives unsolicited new parent advice, but this one's really important because I'm talking about the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I'm just trying to look out for your baby right now because these things are so unbelievably soft. I'm talking like irresistibly soft. And we as parents, we want to do everything to make our kids' life better. And I know your baby deserves a diaper that is just oh so gentle on that little tush. So you need to experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. Now that's the type of protection that we all want. And it's exactly why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus a leading premium diaper. Give it a try for you, for your baby. You both deserve it. And who knows, maybe nap time will last just a little longer. Or maybe those middle of the night wake ups won't happen as often. There's nothing that your baby wants more than a nice dry diaper. Ooh, that's really soft. Huggies, we got you, baby.
Your business deploys AI pilots everywhere. But are they going anywhere? Or are they stuck in silos, exhausting resources, unable to scale? Maybe you don't need hundreds of AI pilots. You need a holistic strategy. IBM has 65,000 consultants with Gen AI expertise who can help you design, integrate, and optimize AI solutions. So you're not just deploying AI, you're scaling it across your business. Learn more at ibm.com/consulting. IBM. Let's create.
Host Nora McInerney returns for season 3 of the Head Start Embracing the Journey, a podcast from Ruby Studio and AbbVie. Each episode, Nora shares intimate conversations with real people living with chronic migraine as they try to figure out the doctor that is right for them, navigate their treatment journey, and be present in the moment in spite of it all. You'll get a glimpse into their day-to-day navigating not just the physical symptoms, but the effects chronic migraine attacks have on their careers, their relationships, and their family life. Joined by headache specialist Dr. Christopher Ryan. Nora listens as guests share their chronic migraine experience, all connected by a common theme of resiliency. New to the show? Check out the first 2 seasons, available now and definitely worth a listen. Join the conversation for season 3 and create more space for empathy and understanding for this invisible chronic disease. Listen to the Head Start Embracing the Journey on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's Danielle Fishel from Pod Meets World. And parents, I have a question. Is your kid asking for a smartwatch? Are you wondering if that's a terrible idea? Well, Samsung Galaxy Watch for Kids is here to make both of you happy. Seriously. First off, your kid can call and text right from their wrist, which is one step closer to being a superhero. And don't worry, you still get to play the role of gatekeeper of the contacts list. Only approved friends and fam? Check. And yes, with location sharing, you'll always know where your kid is. No more, I'm at Taylor's house when they're mysteriously 3 blocks from a suspiciously fun-looking ice cream truck. Activity tracking? Oh yeah. Whether they're hula hooping, dancing, or just sprinting around like a caffeinated squirrel, it's all counted. Plus, with age-appropriate content on Google Play, they can enjoy apps and games you won't have to pretend to understand. And when it's school time, boom, you hit Do Not Disturb from your phone and their watch takes a nap, so they can focus, or at least pretend to. Get Galaxy Watch 7 on T-Mobile now, kid-ready with a new paired line. Visit T-Mobile.com to order yours today. Parent and child must have a Samsung account and Google account with Family Link. Requires initial pairing with a compatible Samsung smartphone and qualifying wireless plan with LTE service activated. Please check with your carrier for more information. Trusted contact applies to compatible apps. It does not restrict communication through third-party or other communication apps. Emergency services and contacts remain accessible. Location sharing is dependent on network connectivity and device being recently active. Supervised Google account required. Kids can still access limited features like calling and texting emergency contacts. T-Mobile terms via 24 monthly bill credits when you add a qualifying paired watch line. See additional offer terms on T-Mobile.com.
If you're a lineman in charge of keeping the lights on, Grainger understands that you go to great lengths and sometimes heights to ensure the power is always flowing, which is why you can count on Grainger for professional-grade products and next-day delivery, so you have everything you need to get the job done. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Second date update.
First impressions are everything.
Oh, they're pretty important. Yeah.
Like, Brooke, what did you think when you first met me that very first day? I mean, I remember you trying to put your hands all over me, but what thoughts were dancing around in your mind?
I think you were a promotion kid. I don't know that
So
you
you were
left
like-
a huge mark on me, Jeff. I don't fully.
Dude, she made it
Yeah, I
look
just-
She was leaving the claw marks onto me. That was the main thing.
Yeah, I don't think so.
She's being cruel for self-preservation.
I'm
It's
not
okay.
being-
I get
just
that.
don't recall.
Well, what I do know is first impressions can make or break a romantic connection.
Oh, I know. You were scared. That's what I remember about you.
That's
Just the look in Brooke's eyes
Yeah.
when she was eyeing my entire body. It was.
Sorry,
Put
I didn't mean
fear
to
in
derail
me.
You must have been so scared.
Yeah,
I
back,
was.
back to the listener.
But with first impressions, sometimes it could be the smile that stands out. It could be the outfit. It could be something you didn't even expect, like
Yeah.
what's happening below the ankles.
What? Wait,
The
below
ankles?
the ankles.
Oh,
What
yeah.
the heck?
There's
Hey,
some action.
You got some plantar fasciitis going on down there, girl?
It's working for me. And I'll just say our listener Derek had a very interesting first impression with his date. So let's find out about it. Derek, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Please tell me it's above the ankles.
It's very likely it is.
We'll find out. What's this girl's name that you met recently?
Yeah, I recently met Julia on a dating app.
Oh, okay.
Julia.
Is that where you're talking about the first impression or the first impression when you met in person?
No, it was when we met in person, and I know this is going to sound kind of weird, but she was not quite as cute as her pictures.
Oh, rude.
Oh.
Well, but here's the weird part. Not until later on in the date.
Were you drinking?
No, not exactly. The impression I got is that she kind of forgot about the date, and she came in right from a workout.
Oh, that makes sense. So she wasn't all done up. I see.
Oh,
Right,
she was
right,
in,
right.
like workout clothes?
Did she get cuter like the more you got to know her? Because I know some people that, like after you know them, you're like, oh my God, I could see why they're so attractive.
She's talking about me again.
No, I'm
so that's
not.
what it is, Brooke. You got to cool it over here. We're talking to Derek about him and Julia.
That was definitely part of it, but there were also like some circumstances like as the date progressed.
Oh, it started raining, and so then she was twirling in the rain. I got it.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
I see it too, Jose.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Basically, the best part was that even though she looked a little like frazzled, I could tell that she had like a cool vibe. I could tell she was really stylish. I could tell she was confident, and like the conversation was really flowing. We were talking about like travel. I had just gone to London last year, and she went to Paris 2 years ago. We like were sharing stories about that.
Can I ask, do we know where you are? Like, what'd you guys do?
Oh, yeah. We met at this like rooftop bar. It was great. We met for drinks, and we were like, we got a little food, and we were like eating off each other's plates. And,
Well, that's a good sign.
Whoa.
yeah, and honestly, kind of got like messy would be the way I would describe it. Like,
yes, let's talk about this. Let's get into the messy stuff.
Messy on a rooftop.
Well, how messy did we get?
I would say it was like a date brought to you by Tide to Go.
What?
No, someone spilled?
Oh yeah, I did a couple things. She made a mess on the cloth napkins, and she like spilled salsa, but it made it look like they were like bloody napkins.
Oh, man. Red on white.
We were laughing about it. It was like part of the fun of the date.
Oh, good.
I like that's something that ran through my mind is like I hope she doesn't just think I'm this like slob of a guy, but she was just as messy as me, so I don't think that was it.
Yeah. I mean, who cares if you inconvenienced everybody in the bar and all the employees there, as long as the two of you were vibing? Really, that's all that matters in this scenario.
Fair.
That's good. So how did that night end?
Well, so this is where I'm like pretty sure that I didn't read the vibes wrong, right? So at the end, she was like, I'm sorry, you know what? I feel really gross. Like I didn't get a chance to like clean up. And she was like, do you want to come over and I'll like clean up? And I don't think she would have like asked me over if she wasn't into the date and wasn't feeling it.
No.
Yeah, I hate this guy texting her friends. I'm just going to invite him over for a couple hours.
Yeah, while I shower.
I'm vulnerable.
What?
Well, maybe she wanted him to clean her up. Like she needed an assistant to help her do it.
Like a pair of monkeys picking bugs out of each other's hair.
See, Brooke's done it before. She knows.
No, that is definitely a green flag.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a green flag that she wants a relationship with you, but it definitely means that she likes you.
Yeah. Right. I mean, did you say yes to that invite?
Oh, yeah. We hung out for like several hours, and it was getting late. We were in bed. We didn't like go all the way. I'm not going to really get into the details of that, but I didn't stay the whole night because I was like, I actually do have to work the next day. So I like needed to be in my space, you know, and I left really late, and we had like been in bed together, and I just hope, I don't know, I hope I didn't make her feel bad about leaving.
Okay.
Text her or tell her.
It's possible that
Yeah, but
maybe.
do you believe a guy if he says, I have work in the morning, I have to go?
It's a weekday.
You do?
Yeah.
People work on the weekends too.
I mean, I could just see where she may be like, oh man, he didn't like me.
I think
You
Alexis
know,
asked
like-
a good question, though. Did you tell her that? Like, did you explain anything the next day, or?
Oh, yeah. The first text I sent to her was on my way to work. It was like, hope you slept well, and last night was great, and we'll talk soon.
Did she respond to that text?
So that's just it. It's been 7 or 8 days. I have texted her a few times to like check in. I haven't been completely ghosted, but I just am not getting back a lot. Like in the beginning, I got like 1-word answers, and now it's kind of like trailed off.
Oh, okay.
She's just like, she's like K.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we get more than 1-word answers.
We have to leave a good first impression with her.
Yeah.
This whole thing's about first impressions.
Yeah, but her first impression was she wasn't that cute, so we're good at that.
Okay, so just be us.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll just try and do it the normal way when we come back. Call Julia and get you your second date update right after this. Hold on.
Second date update.
I'm going to do a quick recap here on the second date update if you're just joining us.
Always helpful.
Listener Derek met Julia at a rooftop bar for drinks and super messy food.
Oh.
She had apparently come straight from a workout, so at the end of the date, she invited Derek to come back to her place because she wanted to freshen up.
Oh.
Hey, they put on a little something more comfortable.
I mean, honestly, is there a better question
Yeah.
to ask a guy?
We know what that usually means.
Yeah, that felt good. And
And-
it did lead to them in bed.
It did.
They did lie in the same bed at some point because Derek stayed, he said, half the night or a quarter of the night.
Yeah.
Not really sure how to explain it.
Left
But
super early.
yeah, didn't stay the whole night.
Yes.
But now he is not getting a call back and isn't sure why. And that brings us to this moment right here.
And remember, he said he's not fully being ghosted, but it's like little short answers. Something's off.
It's weird that there's such a turn. Such a turn in that energy from her.
Derek, did we miss anything that you did wrong or that you could have done better?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. I really like this girl. I've heard you guys help people before. I've heard people
Try to help people.
Yeah, but like you get to the bottom of a misunderstanding, and like I've heard people have a second date and get past the problem. So I'd like to just know what the problem is so I can fix it.
Hey, look at that. That's emotional maturity. Woo!
Yeah, we don't normally
love
like
it.
that here, but that's fine. We'll work with it. Let's call Julia. We'll see if she picks up and get those answers you want. Here we go.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Really, stop being so nice. It's irritating me. Here we go.
She's obviously the problem.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, we're looking to speak with Julia.
This is she.
Oh.
Hey.
Julia.
You sound nice.
Yeah, thanks for picking up, Julia. I said we because you're on a radio show right now called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Hi, good morning.
Oh.
Oh.
For real?
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often, I'm sure. Mostly because there's not very many radio shows left.
Yeah, that's part of it. And
That's how you know.
this is a segment that we do on our show called a second date update.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Okay.
I think this one's going to be good.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think you're going to be excited about this.
Yeah, I got a good guy.
Yeah, and I hope this doesn't sound weird, but we heard you went out with a guy named Derek recently.
Oh no.
What?
No, no.
I don't know.
You're supposed to be like,
Derek,
Derek.
It sounded like you were into Derek.
Maybe it could just be that she's like nervous on the radio right now.
Oh, okay.
she's
Do
doing
it again.
something
Hold
on
on. Let's
herself.
tell her again, and you can react again.
Yeah, here we go.
No, I've definitely not been on the radio,
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't really want to talk about Derek either.
Oh.
Why?
Okay.
bad.
Well, Derek told us about the hangout you two had the other night, and it sounded really fun from the way he described it.
It was fun.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to understand how he's confused. You invited him to like hang out at your place, and now nothing.
Yeah. Well, so I did invite him over, and we were having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
But he was over for quite a while, and he never took his shoes off.
In your house or in your apartment?
Is that a rule that you have?
Yeah.
Like, take your shoes off when you come in?
I mean, there's always two types of places, right?
Yeah.
A shoes on or shoes off house.
Yeah.
My place, shoes are encouraged. Get everything muddy. I don't care.
But then I have friends who, even for parties, shoes off. in the
Sure.
house.
For parties?
Yep,
But-
sign at the
Wait,
door.
what about the bed?
Did you tell him that?
Well, so yes, I am a shoe kind of off person, but it was our first date. We were just sitting on the couch. It's okay. He wasn't completely walking around my apartment.
And it can really ruin your outfit. Like you're on a first
Yes.
date, you plan the look. Like who knows what kind of socks he had on? Maybe that was the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you
Guys,
had
think
boots,
about
I got
that.
to take them off and wear a skirt, and you're
Because
in
of
socks.
what
It's
they're
embarrassing.
wearing?
Honestly,
You guys
I'm with
know
you.
exactly how men think.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Hey, Matt, there's a lot of shoe heads out there that love their shoes.
It makes the outfit go together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you consider that, Julia?
Sure. And I didn't want to be rude either. And so that's why later when we were watching TV and getting kind of comfortable with each other and everything, I was like, do you want to get comfortable and take your shoes off? And he was like, no.
Oh.
And that was sort of weird.
That's really funny because it's hard to snuggle with shoes on.
Yeah.
It means that,
Right?
It means that
Yeah.
your feet are always on the ground.
But it gets worse, you guys. It gets worse.
How does it get worse?
Well, maybe he didn't tell you, but we did end up in my bed
Yeah.
Weird.
with his shoes still on.
What?
Oh, okay.
He
Now
got
you lost me.
Well,
He got into your bed with his shoes on?
Ew, that would be uncomfortable.
And disgusting.
Gross.
yeah.
how did you react when he did that?
I was appalled, and I'm like, what are you doing? Get your shoes off of my bed. And he's like, this is my thing. I don't take my shoes off. And I'm like,
Why?
am I in the Twilight Zone? Are you insane? You know, I didn't say anything. I think I just kind of freaked out. And thankfully, he left like 20, 30 minutes later.
I think that like the clothes that you wore for the day are gross in your bed. Like, think of all the
Exactly.
things you sit on and touch and move around. Like, the bottom of your shoes are all over everything.
Okay, because
I'm not even
I
a
did not.
germaphobe.
I'm sorry.
but
I did
do
not
like
expect it to be an issue that I keep my shoes on. That's really it.
Shoe boys on the phone.
Yeah, Julia, that's Derek. He's been listening this entire time on the other line.
Really? It's not really Derek, is it?
Yes, it's me.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really believe that that's the reason you're not like returning my text.
Well,
What? You've never heard that complaint before?
You don't know any?
No.
Do you know anyone else who wears their shoes as much as you do?
I've been doing
it
this
like-
like a really long time. This has been kind of my thing for like 15 years. I wear shoes 23 and a half hours a day.
Maybe.
Wow.
What's the 30-minute break for?
Like a shower, hopefully?
Yeah, basically when I shower, I take the shoes
Is
off.
it like a comfort, like a security blanket type of thing? Do you have weird feet?
Or is it the fashion thing that the
No.
girls were saying?
I don't know. I mean, the best way I can describe it, like I am definitely as a person an extrovert, but my feet are introverted.
You have introverted feet. I love it.
And plus, if you think about it, it is a lot more efficient. It saves me like 2 to 3 minutes in the morning. That really adds up. That's a couple extra hours a month.
I don't think that's the right math.
Because you have to take your shoes off to put your pants on and then put them back on.
Who's taking their pants off? I'm not taking my pants off.
You got in bed with her. Most women would
my
expect
God.
you to take your pants off.
That's kind of skilled, actually.
Okay, wait.
If you have tearaway pants, then you don't have to take them off over your shoes.
This has a lot of those.
They're very useful.
I actually think there could be a solution to all of this. Like,
What's that?
I hear you. You got your shoe thing, whatever. That's you, man. Is there a way you could get like house slippers where you could like at least
No.
switch
He
from?
said no.
You
No.
said no.
No.
Why?
Definitely not. I live a no barefoot decisions lifestyle. If I want to be ready, I want to stay ready.
Oh, so you can just run at
Okay.
any moment. Right now, if something happens,
That's a
he's
good
out
point.
the door.
It's not a good point, Jeff.
It is. If there's a fire, he is going to be the first one out.
Yeah.
You can run out barefoot.
But
you don't
not
have to
as
have
fast,
shoes on.
not as quickly.
I think you would run equally as fast without shoes
Brooke,
on.
it's like you with your glasses. If you take your glasses off, you're lost in this
Yeah,
world.
you're handicapped.
You can't get out the door.
That's because I can't see it, Jeff.
It's because your glasses are introverts, Brooke.
Yeah, Brooke, and
They're shy. They need to be on your face to feel comfortable out
No,
there.
it would make my eyes introverts, not my glasses.
Your whole
Jeff.
body's weird.
Brooke,
we
your
know
eyes have
that.
no confidence.
I feel like we're coming to common ground here. So
Really? He
yeah.
said no to slippers.
Ground that the shoes stand on. So let's offer to send you guys out on another
wow.
date. We would pay for it. Julia, what do you think? Give him one more chance.
I just can't.
I honestly can't. It's so strange to me.
Oh no.
I don't think I can adapt.
Oh, here's the
He's
thing.
not willing to adapt. Why should I?
There's,
That's a
I
good
think
point.
that this is. I know you said that you've never heard this as a problem before, but this has got to be part of an issue with every woman you've ever been with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like even socks on in bed are an issue for most women.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, it's never really come up, but also I haven't been like actively dating like seriously.
Did someone just fart? Is that what I heard?
I think that was Julia. Like,
Oh, I was like,
You've heard of a farmer's tan. I can't imagine a shoe tan.
Say the
Yeah.
peaches and shit.
I just think you need to work through it.
I mean, to me, it's not a problem. It's a strength.
Okay.
okay.
I'll be mature. I don't. So you deserve to be with someone who agrees with you.
Okay.
Maybe you'll find
Fair enough.
a 23-hour wearing girl, and you'll.
There is a woman out there who has her shoes on all the time, and she's
Yeah.
going to be
Oh, God.
appreciative when she finally walks into the room and sees you.
How much you want to bet his soulmate works at a shoe store?
Yeah, because
Oh.
his soulmate.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Derek. I'm sorry, man.
You tried. What can I say?
Just in general, we're sorry.
Yeah, but we'll be here for you if you ever need our support in the future, okay? Some arch support, of course, is what I mean.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You know, it's funny. We've had a lot of
Oh my God.
feet guys come through the show in the
Oh,
last
man.
few years. Not a lot of shoe guys.
No.
Yeah.
That was so weird.
Yeah.
I was trying to be open. He's got a shoe anxiety or something, like feet
Yeah.
anxiety. I don't know what's going on,
I
man.
was trying to think what would be worse if he never took shoes off or if he never put shoes on.
I would take no shoes
Yeah.
over.
You think that'd be better?
Somehow more normal.
But like when you go to a wedding, he's gonna be shoeless.
Yeah, I know, but I would take that over the
Over
shoes in the
shoes
bed.
in bed?
Yeah.
I mean, I am kind of surprised that nobody in his life has brought this up to him in the last like 15 years. years. That seems pretty unlikely.
That's weird.
But I guess some people get confidence from like a nice haircut. Some people get it from a nice dress.
Or some people just get it from being single for a long time.
There
and
you
nobody
go.
ever told them anything
Because
different.
they keep their shoes on for 23 and a half hours every day.
I also don't know, does he have a lot of shoes or just one pair always?
I mean, there were so many more questions that I had as well, Jose.
Yeah.
It would
But
be hard.
I
I was
see.
trying not to make it about me.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we'll definitely have him back on for like a full interview.
Yeah, shoe guy.
Yeah, we'll get the exclusive. But if you want help with your dating life, we can help you with that. Email the show. We'll call that person who's not calling you back. And go check out all of our second date updates. They're available online wherever you get your podcasts at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We've all heard of casual Fridays at work.
Yeah.
Where you can wear jeans or maybe a hoodie and things are just more lax all throughout the office.
Yeah, maybe a Hawaiian shirt if you're crazy,
Oh,
Jeff.
that's too wild for me. But, since we don't have an HR department here,
Yeah.
we are able to take it a step farther. Actually, 10 steps farther.
What are you
With
thinking?
Free-for-all Fridays. A day with no rules, no pants, and no consequences.
Jeff.
All right, yeah.
You have to wear pants to work. I mean,
Not on
honestly.
Free-for-all
No,
Fridays.
you do.
It's just a lawless swamp where you can say whatever you want and do whatever you want.
Uncensored.
From clock in to clock out.
Like, just when you think your coworkers can't get dumber.
And what do I want to do on this free-for-all
What's that,
Friday?
Jeff?
I want to unzip and sing.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
You care to join me? Because we're going to do it together during my brand new Song of the Week.
Yeah.
No Rules coming up.
How many zippers do you have?
Zippers.
With over 200 million drivers, you've done more than make Ford America's all-time best-selling auto brand. Your purchases have enabled Ford and Ford dealers to donate billions to communities. This June, celebrate Ford and Ford dealers' commitment of an important additional donation to Feeding America, Habitat for Humanity, the American Red Cross, and Team Rubicon. Ford Motor Company, from America, for America.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Hey, it's Brooke. And yeah, I'm a mama too. And I hate to be that mom that gives unsolicited new parent advice, but this one's really important because I'm talking about the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I'm just trying to look out for your baby right now because these things are so unbelievably soft. I'm talking like irresistibly soft. And we as parents, we want to do everything to make our kids' life better. And I know your baby deserves a diaper that is just so gentle on that little tush. So you need to experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. Now that's the type of protection that we all want. And it's exactly why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry Softness versus a leading premium diaper. Give it a try for you, for your baby. You both deserve it. And who knows, maybe nap time will last just a little longer. Or maybe those middle of the night wake ups won't happen as often. There's nothing that your baby wants more than a nice dry diaper. Ooh, that's really soft. Huggies, we got you, baby.
Host Nora McInerney returns for season 3 of The Head Start Embracing the Journey, a podcast from Ruby Studio and AbbVie. Each episode, Nora shares intimate conversations with real people living with chronic migraine as they try to figure out the doctor that is right for them, navigate their treatment journey, and be present in the moment in spite of it all. You'll get a glimpse into their day-to-day navigating not just the physical symptoms, but the effects chronic migraine attacks have on their careers, their relationships, and their family life. Joined by headache specialist Dr. Christopher Ryan, Nora listens as guests share their chronic migraine experience, all connected by a common theme of resiliency. New to the show? Check out the first 2 seasons, available now and definitely worth a listen. Join the conversation for season 3 and create more space for empathy and understanding for this invisible chronic disease. Listen to The Head Start Embracing the Journey on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's Danielle Fishel from Pod Meets World. And parents, I have a question. Is your kid asking for a smartwatch? Are you wondering if that's a terrible idea? Well, Samsung Galaxy Watch for Kids is here to make both of you happy. Seriously. First off, your kid can call and text right from their wrist, which is one step closer to being a superhero. And don't worry, you still get to play the role of gatekeeper of the contacts list. Only approved friends and fam? Check. And yes, with location sharing, you'll always know where your kid is. No more, I'm at Taylor's house when they're mysteriously 3 blocks from a suspiciously fun-looking ice cream truck. Activity tracking? Oh yeah. Whether they're hula hooping, dancing, or just sprinting around like a caffeinated squirrel, it's all counted. Plus, with age-appropriate content on Google Play, they can enjoy apps and games you won't have to pretend to understand. And when it's school time, boom, you hit Do Not Disturb from your phone and their watch takes a nap, so they can focus, or at least pretend to. Get Galaxy Watch 7 on T-Mobile now, kid-ready with a new paired line. Visit T-Mobile.com to order yours today. Parent and child must have a Samsung account and Google account with Family Link. Requires initial pairing with a compatible Samsung smartphone and qualifying wireless plan with LTE service activated. Please check with your carrier for more information. Trusted contact applies to compatible apps. It does not restrict communication through third-party or other communication apps. Emergency services and contacts remain accessible. Location sharing is dependent on network connectivity and device being recently active. Supervised Google account required. Kids can still access limited features like calling and texting emergency contacts. T-Mobile terms via 24 monthly bill credits when you add a qualifying paired watch line. See additional offer terms on T-Mobile.com.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer, he hears things differently. To the untrained ear, everything on his shop floor might sound fine, but he can hear gears grinding or a belt slipping. So he steps in to fix the problem at hand before it gets out of hand. And he knows Grainger's got the right product he needs to get the job done, which is music to his ears. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's time for my song of the week. And every summer, when the temperature rises and the clothing evaporates, there's one TV show that washes up on shore.
Oh, yes.
Some people will ignore it.
Alexis already knows.
Others will say it's too trashy, but they'll watch it anyway.
No wonder Alexis is excited.
And a few of us will be completely obsessed by it.
Okay, that's Jeff and Alexis.
And most of the world. Just saying.
Now, in America, this used to be summer movie season, but now it's officially Love Island season.
Yes! Everywhere I go, it's all anybody's talking about.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I've never
Not
watched...
one person in my life.
I haven't watched one episode ever.
Obviously, our own Alexis Fuller is a huge fan.
Yes.
And a lot of people in our culture wonder, how did it get so big?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's like The Bachelor, but even less classy. And
that's why.
That's really saying something.
It's more relatable.
It's hard to imagine.
Yeah, I know.
It really is.
How did they take so many steps down from there? But I don't know, maybe it's the drama, or maybe it's the chemistry.
Oh, there's a lot of hot people on it, too.
Yeah, that's always got to be the standard.
Or maybe it's the colorful IKEA-style decor that they have at the alcohol-stained villas. But
they do kind of look like a real-world throwback.
Oh, yeah.
The villas.
A lot of bean bags and, weird swing sets.
Yeah,
Wow.
But whatever it is, for 10 glorious weeks, millions tune in to watch a bunch of spray tan singles get emotionally attached to each other after 2.5 White Claws. Yes. Everyone just wants to have a guarantee of a bunch of sloppy makeouts and tears. Like, come on.
Do you already have a favorite couple this season?
There is one cute one, yeah.
Okay.
But it's only 4 episodes in now.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah.
Sorry, too soon. I'm
It's
sorry. I didn't
hard
mean to
to
rush you
pick.
into a relationship.
You can't choose one. The whole show is just so toxic. It's so hot.
I was going to say, do you want cute or toxic?
You want it all, and that's why it's the focus of my new song of the week. And that's why, to celebrate the return of Love Island, instead of singing Elton John's Can You Feel the Love Tonight from Lion King, it's young Jeffries slapping tongues on camera 5.
Oh, my gosh.
I can already tell they're going to be blaring this through the house soon.
Disney, are you listening? Pick this one up.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to be listening. Maybe tune away.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to point when I'm ready. Points. I see lovers chatting. She touches his tattoo. And in the tub they kinda get wild. Required a cleaning crew. Ew. The villa's so romantic. There's Red Bull everywhere. So they toast to finding someone real here. Then dry hump on a chair. Finding love in paradise between tequila drinks. They've all agreed to try monogamy, by tongue testing 10 flings. I told Raquel I'd wife her, then slobbered her friend Bree. I swore I'd never kiss Veronica, but she came on to me. I recoupled with Tyler, but something haunts my mind. 'Cause Tyler's 6'3", I know he is, but Dean is 6'5". Poolside tears and shouting fights, towels with spray tan stains, just making out till they all catch feelings or all catch viral strains. Slapping tongues on camera 5 inside Casa Amor. On the speed set, reach second base in a slow-mo montage. At the fire pit, she's on shore. And if Dean's voted off Love Isle, one last thing he must do before he leaves the hotel, they offer him a timeshare in Cancun.
I didn't believe in Love Island until that.
That's real romance, duh.
Yeah.
Everybody should meet their soulmate this way.
Dude, I never thought about whoever has to deal with all those towels with the fake spray tan on it. Like, that must be, they throw out a lot of them.
It's a full-time job dealing with that.
Sure. Did he cover everything you needed, Alexis?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Casa Amor was a good mention.
Yeah.
Best time of the
It's hard to
season.
fit. There's so much good stuff on Love Island. But text in 78592. You can tell us what you thought about the song of the week. We'll post the video up on all of our socials at Brooke and Jeffrey with all the lyrics there.
And who's your favorite couple?
Yeah, for this season.
Okay.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win! Brooks! Box!
We've got return player Bree on the phone, who has played 3 times, never won before,
Yikes.
and told our producer before coming on that she is so nervous she could... Jose, fill in the blank?
Fart.
Uh-oh. Bree, is that what you said?
Not exactly.
Oh, okay.
Does that make you less nervous when we talk about flatulence?
You're allowed.
No.
Brooke does it.
No?
I do not.
Okay. Well, let's go over our checklist for nervousness here. Are you doing excessive blinking right now?
No,
No? Okay. What about laughing at the wrong moment?
probably, yeah.
Okay. Do you tend to over-explain everything to everyone?
Sometimes, yes.
It's a mild case of nervousness.
Yeah, I think you're going to be fine, Brie. I'm not concerned about you at all.
You can always take like 3 or 4 shots of tequila if you want. That sometimes helps with nervousness.
Yeah, but also the gassiness comes back.
That'll bring in yeah, that's right.
Okay.
It's a catch-22 situation.
That's what
So
I'm thinking.
let's have Brooke leave the studio. We can get right to the game here. Bree, you got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when, you could say pass, but you have to beat Brooke outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We're all on your side. Your time starts now. Today's National Donut Day. Does the average American eat more or less than 20 pounds of donuts a year?
Less.
Which NFL team's logo is a star?
Cowboys.
Which continent has the most countries on Earth with 54?
Europe.
A crab can regrow lost limbs. True or false?
True.
A paleontologist studies what?
Bones.
What's the longest east to west interstate in the country?
I-5.
You said I-5? Okay.
Sure.
I think that goes the other direction, but that's okay. Brooke's going to come back into the studio here. And apparently, on my phone screener, it says Bree went to Mardi Gras this year in New Orleans.
Come on, I've never been.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you saw there?
I don't know.
Wow, you don't
Wow.
remember.
I mean, there was a few boobs, but that's not that crazy. There wasn't that much. It was, I don't know, we ate some gator.
Oh, you ate a gator?
We also ate crickets.
Oh, cricket.
And crickets.
Did you wrestle the gator and pin it down before you ate it?
Of course we did.
Of course. There we go.
Okay, and how many beads did you come home with after your trip?
More. I didn't. Couldn't even come home with all of them. We had a whole suitcase full,
Wow.
and
Did
we
you
had to
see-
leave so many.
Bree, did you see other people's boobs or did you see your own?
Did you bring a shirt?
I only saw other people's boobs.
Oh, okay.
Just joking.
That sounds like a really good time, Bree.
Yeah,
But
it
now
does. Sounds awesome.
It's Brooke's turn. Are you ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. Today is National Donut Day. Does the average American eat more or less than 20 pounds of donuts a year?
Oh, less.
Which NFL team's logo is a star?
Dallas Cowboys.
Which continent has the most countries on Earth with 54?
Europe.
A crab can regrow its lost limbs. True or false?
True.
A paleontologist studies what?
Bones. Dinosaur bones.
What's the longest east to west interstate in the country?
I-90. Interstate 90.
That's it. That's all the time we have for this game. It's time to head on over to the scoreboard to see how you did with Jose.
If I didn't get like 12 hours of sleep, I felt like I got like none at all.
Yeah, I hear that.
Bolaños.
Bree, you got 2 correct today.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
Brooke?
Yep.
3 correct.
Ooh, that's it. I thought I did better than that.
Sorry about that, Bree. Losing streak continues. Let's
I
go.
wasn't expecting to win against Brooke.
Oh.
You're just here for the good vibes. We appreciate that. Let's go over the answers for everybody. It's National Donut Day. The average American eats more than 20
Ew.
pounds of donuts a year.
Dude.
23 pounds on average
That
per
is
American.
insane.
Have you
Sanity.
seen donuts lately? They're giant.
The NFL team that has a star for its logo is the Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
The continent with the most countries would be Africa with 54 countries.
Good question.
A crab can regrow lost limbs. That is true. It can. Also, starfish can do the same thing.
God, I wish we could do that.
Yeah.
Humans.
You losing a lot of your limbs all the time?
I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool.
A paleontologist studies fossils because it's not just bones. It's
Okay,
all
that's
types of
true.
fossils.
That's true.
The longest east to west interstate in the country is I-90, stretching 3,099 miles across 13 different states. I-5, by the way, goes north
Goes
to
the
south.
other way. After I said it,
So,
I
Bree, it
knew.
wasn't enough to beat Brooke today, but just for playing, we are going to give you a pair of tickets to see the Seattle Mariners take on the Cleveland
Yay!
Guardians on June 15th at T-Mobile Park.
Oh, June 15th. Yay.
It sounds like you overcame your nerves here, Bree. You feeling better?
Well, I still lost, but I feel better now that it's over with.
Okay.
Yay. That's always nice.
We'll be back. We're going to do Win Brooks Bucks same time on Monday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest for Albertsons and Safeway. Now through June 24th, score hot summer savings and earn 4 times the points. Look for in-store tags on items like General Mills cereal, Chobani Greek yogurt, Pillsbury crescent rolls, cinnamon rolls, and biscuits, Haagen-Dazs ice cream, Lindor chocolate truffles, Tillamook ice cream, and Cove probiotic sodas. Then clip the offer in the app for automatic event-long savings. Shop in-store or online for easy drive-up and go pickup or delivery. Subject to availability. Restrictions apply. Visit Albertsons or Safeway.com for more details.
Dip your toes into 5-star luxury at 3-star prices on a summer getaway to Scottsdale, Arizona. Resort rates start at just $79 nightly, which means you'll be able to indulge in everything Scottsdale has to offer. From epic resort water parks and sunrise tea times to soothing spa treatments, Scottsdale is swimming with endless opportunities for fun, relaxation, and adventure. Take the plunge and plan your getaway at summerinscottsdale.com today.
With PayPal, I can pay now or pay in 4. No interest and no fees. Now feast your ears on this prime-cut musical meat. You can pay your own way. Don't just pay, PayPal.
Subject to approval, eligibility varies. Learn more at paypal.com/pay-in-4.
What does Zyn really give you? Not just smoke-free nicotine satisfaction, but also real freedom to do more of what you love, when and where you want to do it. Why bring Zyn along for the ride? Because America's #1 nicotine pouch opens up all the possibilities of right now. With Zyn, you don't just find freedom, you keep finding it. Find your Zyn. Learn more at Zyn.com. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Hey, this is Jenny Garth from I Do Part 2. Ozempic in a pill. It's oral semaglutide and is now available from Future Health. Go to futurehealth.com to get affordable access to oral semaglutide, Ozempic, and Zepbound for only $3 a day. No insurance needed. Visit futurehealth.com, future without the E, to start losing this week.
Future Health Weight Loss.
Data based on independent study sponsored by Future Health. Future Health is not a healthcare services provider. Meds are prescribed at provider's discretion.